Namo Namaha students. Today in this tutorial we will be learning meaning of cases. You all can see the table of masculine word deva ending in a. I am sure that in the very first lecture of Sanskrit your teacher must have told to learn this table, and you all must have learned this table. Now the question is there any purpose behind its recitation, behind its learning? Do these words have any meaning? Yes, these words do have meanings. Let us see what are their meanings. As we know that nominative case is used in the sense of karta, that is in the sense of subject. Now when we have to derive the meaning of words devaha, devau, devaha, their meaning will be one god, two gods and many gods, as they are subject in sentence. Similarly, accusative case is used in the sense of karma, that means object in sentence. So when we have to derive meaning of devam, it will be to one god, devau to two gods, and devan to many gods. So to will always preside whenever we have to make meaning of accusative case. Similarly, instrumental case is used in the sense of karna, that is instrument. So when we have to derive the meaning of word devena, which is instrumental singular, the meaning will be by one god. By one god. Similarly, devabhyam by two gods and devaihi by many gods. So when we have to derive meaning of instrumental case, this by will always precede the word. Next we have dative case. Dative case is used in the sense of sampradana, that means receiver. So the derivation of meaning of word devaya, which is in dative singular, will be for one god. Devabhyam will be for two gods and devebhyah will be for many gods. So this for will always precede the word when we have to derive the meaning of word which is in dative case. Next we have ablative case. This ablative is used in the sense of apadana, that means source of separation. So the meaning of devat will be from one god, devabhyam from two gods and devebhyah from many gods. So here we can see that word from is preceded in ablative case. Next we have genitive case. We all know that genitive case is not a karaka case. So when we have to derive meaning of word devasya, which is in genitive singular, this of will always precede. So here devayoho means of two gods. Devana means of many gods. Next is locative case, which is used in the sense of adhikarana, that means location or support. So when we have to derive the meaning of word deve, which is in locative case, it will be on or in one god. Devayoho on or in two gods and deveshu on or in many gods. So here on and in both are preceded before the word which is in locative case. Next is vocative case. It is also not a karaka case. So when we have to derive the meaning of word he deva, which is in vocative case, it will be O God, he devau, O two gods, he devaha, O many gods. In this way, meaning of all the cases should be derived. Now as we have derived meaning of word deva, similarly meaning of words like mala, vana, kavi, mati, nadi and so on should also be derived. Now, how to remember all these meanings? There is one trick with the help of which you can remember all these meanings. That trick is TB F square O square I. TB F square O square I. Now what is this? This T stands for to, which is used in accusative case. B stands for by, which is used in instrumental case. Now this F stands for two things. First is for, second is from. This for is used in the sense of dative case and from in the sense of ablative case. Now the question is how to remember which word comes first and which one later. We have to remember alphabetical order only. O comes earlier and R comes later. So for will come first and from will follow it. Next, O stands for two things again. First, of in the sense of genitive case and then on in the sense of locative case. Here also the trick of alphabetical order should be remembered. F comes earlier and N follows it. Similarly, of will come earlier in the sense of genitive case and on will follow it in the sense of locative case. And I stands for in the sense of locative case. So in this way, we have seen how to remember the meanings of all the cases. Let us revise this trick once again. TB F square O square I. Now let us see some examples and how the meaning of cases is derived. First word is vrukshat. Now this word vrukshat is ablative singular of word vruksha. So the meaning of word vrukshat will be from the tree. From the tree. As from is used in the sense of ablative case. Next example is deshaya. Deshaya. Deshaya is dative singular of word desha. So as we know that for is used in the sense of dative case, the meaning of this word deshaya will be for country. For country. Next example is balikanam. Balikanam. This word balikanam is genitive plural form of word balika. As we know that of is used in the sense of genitive case, the meaning of word balikanam, which is genitive plural of balika, will be of girls. Of girls. So in this way, whenever you have to understand or translate any Sanskrit text, you have to derive the meaning of these cases accordingly. So whenever a word in genitive case is used in any sentence, the word of should always precede that word when we have to derive meaning of that sentence. Similarly with other cases. Now in question paper, you are asked, fill the correct noun form in the blank space. Now when options are given, it becomes quite easy. But when options are not given, it becomes quite challenging. Now how to solve this question? Let us see some of its examples. Vanarah dash पृष्ठे upavishat. Vanarah dash पृष्ठे upavishat. and in the bracket word makara is given. Now we have to use correct form of word makara. First we have to do literal translation of this sentence. Vanaraha means monkey, Prushthe means on the back, and Upavishat means sat. So monkey sat on the back of makara, crocodile. So we have to use proper form of word makara in the sense of makara. We have seen that of is used in the sense of genitive case, and as word makara ends in a and it is in masculine gender, the form will be makarasya. So Vanaraha makarasya prushthe upavishat. So this makarasya is genitive singular. So in this way we have to use correct case form of noun. Another example is Mayuraha dash pratikam asti, and in the bracket we have word Saraswati. Pratikam means symbol. So peacock is symbol of Saraswati, So we have to use correct form of word Saraswati in the sense of. As we have seen above, of is used in the sense of genitive case. And as word Saraswati ends in dirgha e, it will be declined as nadi. So the genitive form of word Saraswati will be Saraswatyaha. Saraswatyaha. It is genitive singular. So Mayuraha Saraswatyaha pratikam asti. Let us see next example. Dash nadi pravahati, and in the bracket we have word parvata. This word ends in a and it is in masculine gender. As we know that river flows from parvata, we have to use correct form of word parvata in the sense of from. Now we know that from is used in the sense of ablative case. So we have to use ablative singular of word parvata, which will be parvatat. So we get the meaning that river is flowing from the mountain. So in this way we have seen how to use correct noun form in the blank space. When options are given, the same method should be followed, and when options are not given, first one should translate the sentence and then the correct form should be filled. So this is all about meaning of cases.